welcome back to another Sergmanx video. Today's video, I'm going to show you a little overview of my time in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, looking for some retro games, and boy did I find some goodies out here. But our first destination, we went to Target just to see if they had anything interesting. These are cool. I like the supersonic one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I decided to check out Target's Switch selection, but unsurprisingly, they didn't have anything too interesting here. Although it's nice to see that Nintendo Switches have come back in stock, especially with the state of how things were last summer, or even still ongoing today, but unsurprisingly, Target didn't have anything too interesting here.
Look what I got.
You're late, I saw that already. Yeah. Disappointing you, man.
You would. Buy it, take out the Hello Kitty and throw it to them.
Yo, no way!
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
Dude. I'm buying this. Look at these toys I'm buying.
Oh, there's a second one.
Oh man. This hand of mine is burning red. It's a loud roar telling the grass victory. Erupting, burning, finger! So these were my pickups from Target, and for years it feels like I couldn't find any Sonic merch. And now, here it all comes to celebrate the 30th anniversary. Our next destination was GameStop, since it was in the same shopping center as that Target. But unsurprisingly, just like Target, you've been to one Target, you've been to one GameStop, you've been to them all. Checking out the PS4 games, seeing if they had the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. Sadly, they didn't.
Buy it.
No.
Do 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 it. Embrace the goodness. Embrace it.
GameStop, on the other hand, had a pretty good Switch selection here. Definitely in comparison to Target, but nothing really here stood out to me. I have most of the high-profile game releases. Super Smash Bros.
You had a PS5.
For the Wii U.
If only you had a PS5, you fuck.
Buy one for me.
No.
Do it.
No. No.
Will you buy me a PS5?
You buy him a PS5.
Really? Alright, thanks. That's why.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's why you're my best friend.
Let's go.
My only pickup from here is Smash 4 on Wii U, since I sold my copy a long time ago. So I didn't come out here just to look for retro games. I also like to visit different spots that have activities such as Cherry Crest Farms, one of my favorite locations in the Lancaster area. There's a lot of activities to do on the farm. You know, we have different types of animals. There's games, but the biggest thing that intrigues me out here is the corn maze, and I try to come out here at least once a year. I've been doing it for the last maybe 4 or 5 years, and each year they have a brand new corn maze, so every experience will be different, which makes it not as repetitive, because I was always, as a kid, I always liked mazes, and corn maze is basically a labyrinth of corn. So I recommend doing it at least once in your life. I always find it impressive how they make the corn maze. It must take a lot of time and effort, and as you can see here, here's an overview shot, and you can see a little bit of the different corridors of corn that you can travel through. This course looks like a track straight out of Mario Kart. Almost like Moo Moo Meadows without the cows. So we definitely had to get in on some of this action, and it was really fun. Alright, enough of the farm stuff. Let's get back to game hunting with our first destination being Just Press Play, which is a very interesting store in the Lancaster area. They have 4 locations, although unfortunately we were only able to visit 2 out of the 4. But nevertheless, these stores are pretty awesome. They have a lot of great games, a big diverse collection. They also sell movies, plushes, there's some toys here as well. They have a very good selection of games here. I was shocked to see the Turrican Flashback Collection and Knights and Bikes here at Just Press Play, so good pickups. It started to get pretty late and most of the stores around the Lancaster area closed early, unfortunately. But luckily for us, the mini golf location was open and they had a little maze there as well, which was pretty fun. You would think after us doing the corn maze, this wouldn't look as appealing, but if we completed this maze in under 7 minutes, our game of golf would have been free. Sadly though, none of us did complete the maze in under the time limit, but we had fun regardless.
We're doing the exercise! Oh, the wrong exercise! God damn it!
This is Big Ben.
Okay.
I hate you.
Don't worry, let's go through this one here. This one.
I didn't
Chase
find
him!
A.
Go, let him lose him. He was getting
Wait,
you.
I didn't find A.
Oh, good luck with that. That was a hard one.
I know.
That was
Get over here!
hard. What the fuck?
So the next day, we woke up and we wanted to hit a couple more stores, so my friend recommended that we hit the comic store after seeing it online. And I gotta say, this was a pretty cool store. They have a lot of different manga, anime figurines, various comics. Although I'm not the biggest comic book guy, I did see a lot of stuff that did interest me, along with different Gundam model kits. It was a really cool store, and then if you're into Dungeons and Dragons, they have a lot of different little figurines that you can paint, which was pretty cool. This was a very surprising store. I was glad I came here. So these were my pickups from the comic book store, and the Sonic Adventure 1 retelling in comic form is pretty cool. So here we have the last Just Press Play location we hit up in Lancaster, and this is the quote-unquote flagship store out of the 4. And I gotta say, I was a bit disappointed. There wasn't really a lot of things that stuck out to me that I wanted to buy. Granted, there's really not much left that I want to acquire, but I was hoping they had at least the Mega Man X Legacy Collection, and sadly they didn't. I was also looking to buy Castlevania Symphony of the Night on PS1, but unfortunately they did not have it as well. But this is still a really cool store, and I like all the different figurines and collectibles that they have on the top shelving that wraps around the entire store. So I found that pretty neat. The Shoot 'em Up collection was the only thing I bought at this location. Our next destination is Complete-in-Box, and this store caught me by complete surprise. This is definitely one of the, if not the largest retro game store I have ever been in my life. And this store is basically out in the middle of nowhere. You know, I would expect to see something of this size in a more populated area, but no, this is a huge store. I can't even fathom how big it is. As you can see by the footage I have here, there's a lot of room by far. And not only do they have games, but they have a comic book section as well, and they have artwork. There's a couple of arcade cabinets in the back of the store, and there's a big couch set up in front of a GameCube. I've seen Super Smash Bros. Melee on the TV screen. And this store, I ended up finding a lot of great things that I purchased. And they even have modern stuff too, not just retro. So this was a big surprise. This is a really great store. And I recommend anybody who's in Pennsylvania that's near Lancaster to check this location out. I was completely blown away, and I will be coming back to the store on my next visit to Pennsylvania. Complete in Box was definitely a win in terms of pickups. I have fan-translated versions of Magic Knight Ray Earth, Arabian Nights, got a copy of Cruisin' World, Super Mario 3D Land, Kirby Mass Attack, and Sonic Rush Adventure. So we were heading home, but on the way back, we came across a store called Game Junkie. And this ended up being the store I bought the most things at. I mean, look at this. You got a lot of collectibles behind this glass case. They have a large variety of things. While the store was nowhere near the same size as Complete in Box, this store was just jam-packed with a bunch of cool things. You know, I would compare the size of this store to a typical retro gaming store. But they definitely didn't disappoint, so this ended up being my second favorite store that we visited on this trip. Had a large variety of things along with new games as well as some really good classic titles. So this was definitely worth the visit, and I recommend it fully.
Carp, 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 carp.
Game Junkie was quite good to me. I bought the blind boxes of the Final Fantasy VII Polygon figurines. Got Cloud, which was nice. Some Switch games here. Phantasy Star Online 3, Card Revolution. I got Spyro 1 and 3. I have Grind Session, and probably my favorite purchase, Mega Man 4. So, that was our trip. I had a great time. It was nice to get away from the noise of the big city to somewhere more low-key, quiet, and relaxing. But I definitely plan on making more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Peace.
Are you kidding me right now?
All good things are complete in box.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and comment below your thoughts on today's topic. Please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that bell to be notified when the next Sergmanx video drops. Have a good one.